Take them on right there. Let's see if I pull over right.
I see the police walking. I don't know if this is a good parking spot, but I ain't gonna be here all day.
Yeah.
She sure was looking like, nigga, what is you doing?
And we not. I'm still in the car, and you. Yeah, I came back out because I had to add more money to my car, and the dude was like, "Oh, he went to lunch. He'll be back at 1." I was like, "Okay."
He just didn't know. I know your meter was about to expire soon anyway. I was like, let me go get my car. And hopefully by the time I get back, her meter won't be expired.
That was very, very, very smart.
And I was like, I know her car didn't just pull off when I got to this light. I can't do nothing with it, sir. I'm sorry. I don't have anything. She ain't got it. She don't have anything for you, sir. I'm sorry. It'd be a little aggressive sometimes.
I'm telling you. He said that like we needed to fix it. And that man said, I ain't got but $2. Like you gonna let me be one?
Can you get me there the rest of the way? I don't want you to sponsor everything.
Well, so I'm headed to out to College Park. What time you get off?
I get off at like 3:45.
Okay. Well, I go to work tonight, but what you got to put your number on?
Your phone?
You do not have my phone. Hold on.
I got about.
All right, go ahead. All right, write it down. Yeah, I said if they make me pay one more time, I'm gonna be very upset about it. That's $6 I paid.
Yeah, you was in there for an awful long time.
Yeah.
And I usually see people come out kind of quick.
I know.
I don't see my bag.
I don't know what the deal was with that, but yeah, I was down here about 3 hours. That's crazy.
Definitely crazy.
Okay, I'll give you a call or text later.
Yeah, to do that.
I'm Crystal.
Crystal, I ain't gonna forget your name.
Okay. It was a pleasure to meet you. Talk to you soon, okay?
You stay safe in the
All
meantime.
right, you too.
All right.
Told you, I know them scouts a mile away. Ready to introduce them numbers. It's not happening. I'm gonna politely throw it out. So I'm trying to think, why did they want me in this area for 3 hours? Court. Let's see what the test. They love calling me with these people that be can I go here? Yeah. They love calling me with these people with these different accents and voices. Since when they got an Indian working at Fulton County Public Health? I'm sick of it. The whole situation. They definitely making me just a little racist. Just a little. Just a very little. I don't be wanting to talk to Mexicans, no Shi people, no Chinese people. Okay, let's see. Why are they sending me back down this way? They had me at Fulton County for 3 hours. I paid 2 hours for the meter, 9, and I had to come back and load it again at 11. At 9 to 11. I had to come back and add money in there, and then had to add money again at 11:50. 3 hours there. and they still had to call me. Just something else was going on. Probably, I can't think of nothing down here but the court. They're going to text me in 404-758-5521. Maybe that's the number. Because he got his little face riding down here by me. Then I'm quite sure he's connected. And he African, so I know he is. And he driving that Toyota Corolla. That's the dope car. When you see that, dope is moving around. All right, let me focus. Let me get my grocery today. The swap phone numbers. Let's see, that is Facebook, this is YouTube. Here goes Marta. They're going on my camera today. Speaking of them, thank you for bringing them to my attention because I meant to call them. 4321. Nobody is on the bus. So that's the first one for the day. There will definitely be about 5 more in College Park. All empty. One will be sitting at Walmart. One gonna be at Walmart. One gonna be at Walmart. Let me see. I'm going to College Park area. One gonna be at Walmart. One gonna be in Kroger parking lot. One gonna be in the hair store. One gonna be at Popeyes, and one gonna be at what else is over there? And one gonna be at CVS or the Walgreens or the AutoZone over there. All 5 of them sitting there looking retarded with nobody on the bus making receipts. It's a very, very cricket world. I want to call OnStar so bad and ask them, can you verify the VIN number to my car? Where is my car telling you that it is right now? And what color does it show you that my car is? anything that you can see, the VIN number, the IMEI number, the SIM, all that. Whenever there's a change in that, it's a swap. I mean, you really think about it, it's only a few points, a few ways that the swap can start. So it's boring after that. It's boring. I don't care how technical, I don't care how sophisticated it is. The swap gotta go to the email, to the phone, to the IMEI or SIM card. It's boring after that. It's the same thing over and over and over again. I don't know how in the world they could be wanting to do this long. This is boring. And it's long-winded. Changing people. You go over here, put these clothes on. Take those pots over to Jetson. Okay, no, take those pots over to Conyers. We're getting her ready to go to Conyers. We got a place set up over there. No, take the bedspread off and put it over there. Catch up, take your pants off and send them by FedEx over to College Park, Hemperley Road. That's just doing too much. Just doing too much. Doing all of that. And they literally do. I couldn't believe that man had that TV from Judson in the house. Good night. Who's furnishing the gas for these move-arounds? That's what they're called, move-arounds. I'm the only one. Let me tell you why I'm making history right here. I don't care what they say. I am like big, on the radar right now. You want to know why? Because these white people know she's right at the end of the day. And number two, they've never had anyone to do what I'm doing. They make commercials for me. They talk to me through the TV, like real commercials they done made. I get real threats on the TV. I get tags. They wear clothes to send a message to me. That's a big deal. So I don't really think that I'm in it to die. But if God allowed it, then so be it. Everybody got to do it one day, but God said I should live and not die and declare the works of the Lord. So I don't really be worried about that. But I feel like at the end of the day, do white people know, because they run the world, that is this wrong? They know it's wrong. They know it's wrong. And they know I'm not a drug addict. I'm not a bad person. I'm not any of this. They know. They're got another one. So it was 4321. Now we got 4314. Come on, Marta. Nobody on the bus. Why do y'all have all them? Oh, no, there's a lady on the bus. There's a lady on there. 4314, and that was 4321. So we got two following the same path at the same time, 12:08 p.m. They got the same Buick. That's the same guy. They done had that car following me all day yesterday or whatever. I really don't be paying no attention, because whenever you see okay, let me say this and then I'm going back to the subject. Whenever you see black men in operation, it's nothing but drugs. They don't think that black men can really do anything else. It's not going to be nothing electronic. Ain't going to be nothing else. It's straight drugs. When you see Mexicans, those are drugs and all things employment, business-wise, only done with lawnmower and cleaning. This is a very racial operation. They feel like Mexicans can't do nothing but clean, cook, and cut grass. So when you see them, that's all things. White people are not going to be seen. They work behind the borders of this operation, and they're not going to be seen out here doing any of this foolishness. They can do it behind closed doors because they're going to operate the computers that's making all of the false evidence. And then you have Chinese people is going to be on your cell phones. They're the ones that can put all of these different Wi-Fi addresses and all of this junk together to make it all what it's supposed to be. To make you look like you over here, to ping you to this tower, to make this network go to here, to change this phone number to here, to cut that location off of that. They calling them for that. And I know that because they used to live next to me in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and I said they was doing that. So anyway, from the further, and now they got me taking a Columbus exit. So yep, we're running drugs today. Woohoo! Tell the FBI, woohoo, drugs. So anyway, that's so basically, like I was saying, going back to the conversation that I was saying before, it on after that is boring because and everything else is that's how you have to connect, and when you connect like that, then it really don't do anything else. This system right here is garbage, and I'm quite sure what they did was have me come test drive the gray car. They parked it in the same exact spot, the same exact way, sold that car, took that car out that night, came back with this car because this car is green, but they got gray, but they put these blue highlights through here. So somebody had this car first. It's probably not brand new, and they probably reset the odometer because I'm trying to figure out why are these insides blue and the car is green. Why are they blue? And you know they say I like blue because I'm a Crip, but I'm not a Crip. Drug dealer, but I'm not. So this is the high level of corruption. Do I think this car is not do I think it's what it is? No. What they did was had me come in, drive the gray car, get seen in that. That's why they had me touch 2 key fobs. They financed both of those. Those are going to be under LLC names. They're going to put those online. Those are going to be rental cars. They're going to drive those cars all over where they want them to go. They're going to link that income to that second bank account that I don't know nothing about. Once they do that, they're going to take this, why this and this ain't got no VIN number and no phone number is attached to nothing in here. That means all of that stays blank, and that's when you know that you're swapping and you're traveling. Your GPS is going to have key signals that's going to come up on here for them to take and record at that time. What they're going to do from there is they're going to take that, they're going to run that financing through the bank. That bank going to go through your card. That card going to go through the insurance. That's why the insurance got about 9 different names to it, because that's everywhere where they at. And every time that name change on that insurance, the law is changing, the vehicle is changing, the amount is changing, the bank is changing. This is one big massive link. And so you drive one car, go another one. The man called and said, I got it done and got everything, because while they got it overnight, oh, they driving that. Everybody and their mama coming up there and get in the car. All right, we need another, bring the iPhone. Come on, change the date on here. Get in, open your balls, take them out. You're doing that, and then from there, they're going to install the system. They have already installed a system on this car. So I don't really be worried about all of the threats, because the FBI is directly under the hood of this car. And anything go on, they already know about it. So if it goes through them, I don't really be worried about it. If God allowed it, I don't really be worried about it. It won't be nothing to be, oh, what happened? The FBI has full awareness what happened, because their system is directly under the hood of this car and has been on every car I have had since at least 2017, when I bought that Dodge Ram. And I know that because at some point, this car gonna say that it got another key to it that I ain't got. I know that for a fact. They did it with the 2016 Chevrolet, and they do it because they control it. They used to control that 2016 Impala. You get on there talking too much, you're not going nowhere today. Period. They shut it down. I know that. So, and I used to do it all the time in Kentucky. I used to be talking too much to them when they make me mad. And so they used to shut it down. You're not going nowhere today. Really, you're not going nowhere because we traveling you, but really it's out of both retaliation and out of spite. But you're not going nowhere. You make them mad, you're not going nowhere, because when the more advanced your car is, and the more they put their systems on it, that's the auto start and the control and all of that. You're not going nowhere. You piss them off, not going nowhere. And you keep talking, you're getting gas. Wouldn't be nothing new. So, that's how that worked. So, but, that's what it is. The finance charges and all of that is all, law enforcement. Cause I said, well, what is the purpose of a good credit score if, you still have, a very large down payment? And then the same girl up there at T-Mobile said too much when I came in. She was like, yeah, but that payment though. Like, she was like, they made your payment high. Like, they brag about stuff that they do to retaliate. Doesn't matter to me. The car is the FBI's evidence. They only gave it to me because you build in a car in different names and companies that they say you own, running drugs around the world. So that doesn't bother me. I'm aware of what they did. I'm aware that they made the whole deal possible. That's why I had 2 bows on it, to let you know the law was behind all of this. The finance charge is extremely high. I'm paying $80,000 for this car, and it costs $21,000. But that's fine, because I use that. Don't harp on that. Focus on the fact that this is where black people are at a disadvantage. Don't focus on the high payment. Focus on black people are at a disadvantage in that area. Don't focus on the different things. You signing different documents on iPads. Don't focus on none of that. Don't focus on the iPhone 12 was in the back seat when they want to get on the phone with OnStar. Don't focus on all that. I know it's all garbage. I'm not retarded. They had the iPhone 12 in the back seat, the Mexican girl looking like she my daughter, OnStar on the phone, the lady sitting right here, Keisha, going with Chase Bank. That's basically like Chase Bank right here in the driver's seat. That doesn't bother me. I build cases with them. I want to help because I want them to leave me the hell alone and come on with the handcuffs already so we can all go on with life. I want them to do that. I mean, why we can't just go back to the original plan that they said in the first place? That we're just going to put you in prison and kill you off when we get there. What happened to that plan? That sounded great. I mean, God won't allow it. Somebody will step in from there, but I don't know why we're not doing that. That was the first plan that they said. We're going to put you in prison and kill you off in there like we do all the other niggers. I mean, why are we not doing that? I don't know why. Why we have to be out here where they know I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to shut up because every time I think about how outrageous this is, I keep talking. That's why I'm not going to be quiet, because it's fucking outrageous. Not supposed to be at no dealership, ain't supposed to be at no doctor's office, ain't supposed to be in no suits. Ain't that what the laws say? You ain't supposed to be in suits. And that goes to the dealership. That means you ain't supposed to be at the doctor's office. You ain't supposed to be at the tag office. You ain't supposed to be on OnStar. You ain't supposed to be in suits, and you don't need to be in suits if you're doing your job, because you can see from your job. They can see me from an office. I didn't got to go out in person and look at Crystal. I can see Crystal from an office. Like they really got to be out here. They in here. You ain't supposed to be in here. You only being in here because you're doing something wrong. You got to physically show yourself because the phone got to be here. So sick of them and these stupid, ugly, dumb, retarded phones. This stupid junk. Who even has something that you could duplicate like that on the market and just move it around? Oh, you're in Texas now. You're in Florida now. Oh, we're driving along. Or we're going to stick you. We're going to make you paralyzed. We're going to shoot you. We're going to tranquilize you. We're going to sedate you. We're going to put you in the We're going to put you in a trunk. I mean, who does that? They gotta feel like real shit bags getting dressed every day with them $150,000 cars, going to work in them nice white clothes and them shirts and all that expensive cologne, and coming out of them $500,000 and $600,000 and $700,000 and $800,000 houses at minimum, and coming outside. We're going to hood. We got a pickaninny. She's a problem. Get rid of that coon. Bring in the Terminex truck. Where's Orkin? Poison her chicken salad. Poison her water. Let's get that nigger. And they at work and then get up in front of the camera to my, hello, and we're investigating a murder here at 9 at 5. It happened today, and the deputies are out here trying to figure out what happened. The fucking law happened. That's what happened. The law happened. Get the one with the goddamn microphone. That's the one that did it. Fucking ain't no investigation. It's the man holding the damn microphone. Him, the cameraman. Me send them that acting confused and reporting the news that they the ones behind, and make them tell them we don't know why inflation is the way that it is. Everything in the Negro area is high. Uber is higher over here because the niggas ain't got no cars because they jobs don't pay but $7.25 an hour, and the rent is $1,900 because the law jacks it up on the nigga side. That's why I ain't saying nothing about the car, because I'm building what I'm saying right now. Everything is higher for the nigger because the nigger is paying for everybody else to live. The niggers are paying for Roswell to live in with all of those beautiful trees and all of those nice paved sidewalks so those little Jeffreys and Connors and Becky Sues can ride and not have to worry about nobody on their sidewalk. We're paying that. I don't care that your money paid in this county. In some way or another, you still paying for the white people to live better than you, with better curriculums and better produce and better. That fruit at Walmart right down Riverdale Road look like garbage. Go over there. I've been over there in Cumberland the last couple of days. Every time I go in there, they have the prettiest bananas. Well, dang. Are the monkeys in the, I mean, who's producing the fruit here? You go over there to Walmart, it looked like it got HIV on in the bananas. You come over here, the bananas are all bright and perky and yellow and like they supposed to, and sweet and everything else. Come over here to the black people neighborhood, brown. Everything brown, corroded, everything high, everything backed up, everything this, depression, slavery. And this is the economy. This is what it is. So they didn't just do it to me. Everything that he did, I was thinking of it today, and it was so hard to just not say it. Everything that man said he was making a lot in my life is true in his. He's a master. You inflate the prices for black people to make them pay what you want them to pay. You make the APRs high. You make it that they can't get housing. You make them homeless because they make residual income off the homeless population. You don't pay them enough money an hour so that they can't really sustain themselves and can't make it. You take the man out of the home to make the woman suck the white man's balls. That's all I get every day is a white man saying, come suck my balls. Suck your own balls. They got money to get their balls sucked. These white men I'll pay you $600. I'll pay you $800. They got money like that to play for their balls to get sucked. And men out here in the black community ain't even got $600 to pay a car note. But these white men got money for ball sucking. Okay? They take the man out of the house to damage the African American community, to make those kids a higher statistic. The higher statistic for these African American kids, the more money that master is making. The more he goes to the golf course. The more niggers go to jail, the more he is going to the golf course. The more niggers get shot, the more he is going to the golf course. The more prisons get built, the more he is going to the golf course. The more niggas get HIV, the more he is going to the golf course. The more niggas get on mental health with this badass weed, the more he is going to the golf course, until he's going to have that slavery built so tight to the golf course is in his backyard. He can wake up every day and live as a master every day, playing his favorite game. Why? Because he's built it. He built it. He didn't need to get out and have a noose and lynchings, and he didn't. I ain't got to get dirty no more. I ain't got to get dirty. I ain't got to talk. I don't have to be seen. Real racism, real mastership is not seen. You don't need to be seen to show your power. He's a master. He can stand back. He got technology. It works for him. Look at your phone. Tell me what your APR rate is. Who's your bank? I made the bank. It ain't even a real bank. It's just a name. He does whatever he wants to do. He just made it all up and put it online. And it's him. He's a master. And I can drive traffic to me, and I can move it away from me, and I can say, you just didn't get it because it was the bank. Or your interest rate is high because that's what I said. Or you're paying this because you're black and I said so. Or you going over here because I could do what I want to do. And it's no, you can't ask no questions. Don't ask him nothing. Well, why did you close the account? Oh, that is internal. Oh, so that means it's inside. That means all white people made the decision and you don't get an answer. Because you're in that community, like I said, that you don't count. You don't count. And they say, oh, well, shut up, or you'll get shot, or you'll get in a lake, or you're going to the woods, or you're going to quicksand, or you're going to the ocean, or you're going to the fire, or you're going to the lion, or you're going to, we're going to put snakes on you, or you're doing all of these different things. But what happens at the end of the day when these issues are not confronted? See, it's a reason that God allowed me to be in this situation. Because with technology is going to get so smart. And if black people don't wake up and realize what is really going on while you eating your wings fried hard and keep going to his hair store, keep going to all of these places that the white man subliminally owns. You just see the sheep people in the hair store, but the white man is still owning that. It ain't nothing moving around in Clayton County that that white man does not own and operate. I'm here to tell you. I ate at Ruby Tuesdays and he changed the price to make my tab fit a man's tab. And you telling me that ain't power? And you telling me that that ain't power? That I can cause a whole price to change because I said so. That's power. And that same power, when it's abused, causes inflation and violence and depression in the community. And this is why the black on black crime and the prison rates and it's systemic. It's on purpose. He's making billions of dollars for doing this. If I get all of these little Negro ugly children in prison, Oh my God, I got money coming. Let's build another one. Let's go out and talk about it. This is residual returns, big bucks. This is why, and they get more money because you're going to want to talk to these kids when they get in prison. So I'm going to charge you $25 a phone call. I'm going to take your money every chance I get. And then I'm going to put you to work over here at Walmart and make $7.25 an hour. And if you fucking talk about it, I'm going to give you a shot behind your head and put you in a wheelchair. That's the law. And if you don't want to say it, then look what I'm going to post today. And let's just go on out. It's Friday. Might as well have a good time. I'm already in trouble. I be in trouble every day. Might as well go on out. Here it is right here. $5 bill that I'm quite sure is not real. Nothing they give me is real. But we're going to go ahead and say it. This looks so, it has all the symbols, but I don't trust nothing coming from the law. These bills are probably not even in circulation no more. But we're going to use put it here. We got a Q name that came today on a new phone number that they provided. All right. Then notice that the dude knew that I was recording. Notice that he would not say that phone number out loud, and notice he only wanted to write the number down. He wanted me to put it in my phone. We're not putting it in my phone so you can have all your friends. No, we're not doing none of that. So on this bill, the serial numbers to this bill that they gave me, okay? They gave me these bills. These bills are either the bills that I reported to the FBI in November of 2023 when my wallet got stolen, or these bills came from out of state on a vacation, because they done kept saying that all week. Or these bills are from a prostitution that came from that man that keep messaging me. One of the three. They are never, ever, ever giving you real bills unless they are from those three occurrences. The only other time you could get money from the law is if it's going to be counterfeit. That's it. They're not, nothing you get ever from the master is going to be legit. Nothing he does not do anything reputable. Nothing about him is reputable. Everything he does is crooked, wrong, false, garbage, and he tells lies 24/7, 7 days a week. One lie covers another one. She was Mexican today, she gonna be African tomorrow. She'll be African the next day, she fucking her daddy tomorrow. She fucking her brother yesterday, she's fucking her children. He tells lies all day, and his money is never, ever, ever, ever right. Ever. It's his plot. He likes to make stuff and sit back and watch you fall in it. He loves it. He takes pleasure. His dick gets hard when he does it. He's now a master at heart. This is a real one. The only thing he doesn't have is anything. I think he does have a whoop. The only thing he doesn't have an actual plantation where it's slaves out there really in dirty clothes. But then again, he does. He has a plantation when he ride down and see all them niggers outside of Greyhound. When he ride down and look at Piedmont Park. When he ride down and look at the park over there in by Fulton County. That's his plantation. He loves it. That's why the courthouse and all that is built up around it. And you would think that they would drive those people away. Get the hell out from down here by the court. No, they don't. That's why the slaves gravitate there and they hang out there and they lay out there in the front of the police. It's right there. Come right on outside and sneak around the corner and get your balls sucked. That's what it is. That's why it's there. That's why they don't move it. That's why the drugs are right there at the freaking police department, right outside. I just was there. Come around the corner and there are all the slaves just at his disposal, at his view. Just pull down your pants and get your balls sucked at any time. There they are. There's my plantation. Look at all these niggers. Not one white person in sight. Look at all these niggers out here that I made with my wonderful plan, my system to take that. Look, I took her daddy. I took her son. I fucked him. I messed him up. I put him on the drugs that was bad. I gave him HIV. I ran him over. I did all of his cases are right out there in broad daylight for everybody to see. And this is why every county, we ain't got no help we don't do it. That's why. When you call the county, what do you do for homeless? We don't do nothing. Like Priscilla Shire say, we don't do nothing. Why? Because that's money. Those niggas are money. They making us money. We gonna come haul them off to jail. We gonna put them on medication. We gonna put needles in them. We gonna tell them they got diseases. We gonna use them for research. We gonna put them back in jail. We gonna use them from this is residual income. Why do I want to move it? So you have a bold, big mouth nigger coming in here talking about my system. Kill that coon. They pissed. How dare she come in here and tell everybody what we doing? They're pissed. They're pissed. Point blank period. That's why when you look at the $5 bill, his message is on the $5 bill. And he's getting it today. What does it say? QIA. What does that mean? Take off the I, because you ain't talking to me. Well, what does that A stand for? Am. What does that Q stand for? Quadriplegic. Now go link the pictures. Link the Craigslist ads. Link the terroristic threats. And then you will link his money. Every single time. Time to be paying no attention to him, and this same bill is going to get glued down, because if anything ever happened and I wind up, I don't care where I'm at, this $5 bill is going to be the story of it. I don't ever be worried about that, and the FBI is going to get notice of it. You think I'm finna sit up there and worry and think I'm finna sit up there, they did this, what they did this, they do hit people. I don't give a damn what they done hit. This is going directly to the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I be waiting on them. Go ahead and put all your little power out there. You gonna mess up talking too much. And then go ahead and put it on a bill. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Because I said the other day online, God said that I am, because that's his name, I am all things protection. So he put I am in contradiction to the word of God. No further questions. Judgment for the plaintiff. One. Just like that. Because you putting stuff on a bill that go with something else. And when they go to say she retarded, I'm going to go back and say, but y'all said y'all read messages on TMZ when it had something to do with somebody white. Oh, they can use messages for somebody white. But I'm black and come with messages and you say I'm crazy. Well, don't worry about it. I'm no longer Aunt Tassie after this. And Marta keep on riding by after this is going directly to court. So go ahead, 4321 and 4436 or 4347, wherever it was, keep riding. Because I'm finna get my phone and I'm going to take a picture of every time I saw that van, and every single time I feel any kind of pain, anywhere near the back of my head. And I'm going to take it all the way back and link it to Leonardo DiCaprio on Django when he said, and the nigger is controlled by where? The back of the brain. No further questions, Your Honor. Judgment for the plaintiff. Ain't nobody gonna win out there. Ain't nobody gonna win over that. It's too much evidence. The stuff. When did you start feeling at 15, 17, best day of the road? And you already done told all that apart. So catch up all the things. Obviously stop paying the rent. Now you see all the links. So he stopped paying the rent because they was done. They do stuff 3 weeks, 3 months, or 6 months tops. 3 weeks, 30 days, 3 months, or 6 months. They got intervals. You had short term, intermediate, long term, whatever. So Joe was a 6 month, long term. We need to go ahead and start working, getting a bunch of things in place over here. That's why all them people kept moving in and out like that. All of them vehicles that was over there is on your thing. And all of them vehicles, have they not already been reported to the FBI in 2020? Yes, they were. They took every single vehicle and put it back around and with the intent to take my mind and to make it say it's mine. Well, we not doing none of that. In the name of Jesus, we ain't doing none of that. Because they think I'm going to sit up here and wait on them to come out putting me in a wheelchair and I'm not going to tell the FBI. I will get on OnStar and tell them because I know the FBI going to answer the phone on there. Don't aggravate me with this. Because I got power too. And I got the power from the Holy Ghost. And greater is he and his power than he that is in any master spirit that is in operation in the city of Atlanta all the way up to Washington. It doesn't matter. Greater is he that is in me. And if God allowed me to go through this situation, he did not allow me to go through this situation to get in no situation where I got to walk around in fear, where I got to walk around in hesitance, where I got to walk around and feel intimidated by anything and anyone and any force, especially if it's a force of darkness. And I'm right. And the FBI is going to do their job, which is defend the United States Constitution. Get your mind off me. And put your mind on that United States Constitution, and I walk free. Regardless of my color, regardless of my race, regardless of my religion, doesn't matter. Put the focus where it goes. Defend the United States Constitution. And the ball is settled. And the case is won. And I am free. And my body works fine. Just like God has called it to work. Now I'm going to change lives. Period. I'm already doing it. I'm already doing it. It's too many white people look at me. It is too many. More than I can possibly count. Do you know how many white people was watching me at that dealership? Do you know how many signals? Do you know? I wish this was an open conversation so they could be like, how do you know? I could feel the energy. All those signals, all those different people, all those devices, all of those networks. I was not alone, not by a long shot. So I didn't say nothing because I didn't care. Everybody that mattered in this situation was at that dealership, whether physical or in an electronic presence. So I don't care. And that, it just gave me an idea. That's when artificial intelligence is going to take on a whole nother form, because I just said it. They was there, whether in electronic presence, same thing. Taking the technology a whole different level. And I'm going to keep creating and building stuff from what they did. Because what understanding that is how God is using it to make me create stuff to change the world. They was already there. They were there. I could feel that. I left there and said, I just want to lay down. Golly. All of that presence, all of those the richer they are, the more gigabytes and the more data they coming with, the more stuff. The richer they are, the bigger they are, the more power. The more they coming with, the more stuff. I can't explain it. It's just stuff. And so understanding that and seeing that, you were there, not being there, well, then this changes the whole game of technology. Then we shouldn't be doing this right here, because this is dumb. This connection right here is dumb. And they know that I know what I'm talking about. This is dumb. It is not supposed to be hooked up this way. It's dumb. But I didn't say nothing, because I said maybe they are using it to swap the vehicles out so they can set up whoever is doing it. And so they'll think they're following me, and they're not following me. But I'm not going to keep giving them a way out. At point blank period, it's dumb. It's dumb. Operation Biscuit is dumb. And it's not winning. It's not producing anything. He looked like the man that gave me his number, but that ain't him. And he looked like the man that lived in Woodlight, but that ain't him either. Let me go ahead and get this blurred out HIV test. Get me 2 for the day and get me something to eat, and I'm going to sleep. This technology is dumb. You should not be having nothing that you in control and operation of that the law can get any type of data from that can be used in a criminal court, and it ain't impregnable. I don't care what you say. I'm changing the laws on that alone. Let me see if they open. Is that the AIDS place? They closed. So, they shouldn't have nothing in place, nowhere, that you can have anything use car, phone, Wi-Fi, none of that. And T-Mobile don't need that box back there that can't be plugged with just a Type-C. That's dumb. I looked at that. I'm going to ask about that, because if that's the case, I'm going to turn my Wi-Fi back on so I can have Wi-Fi in my car and plug my Roku camera up. That's dumb that they running boxes and still got regular cords. And that's dumb that cars don't have, all cars need to have a specialty plug in the back or be made to run on Type-C. That's just dumb. It's just ignorant. So now I got to get me some rest.
You are arriving at your destination.
They got me going to the VA, saying that you arrived, but not to where I was actually going. And then where I was going, they park VA cars over there. They play games, mental games all day long tricks like that for cameras. And that lets you know, as long as they're playing tricks like that, then they're taking pictures. And where are they taking pictures at? Satellite. And there go dumbass Marta. Everywhere. At every turn. You ain't gonna keep coming in contact with that bus like that. You're just not that perfect. That you're getting every schedule. You're getting every one of them. You're meeting every... No. And they still ain't got served yet. And ain't nobody got no answer for that. Why ain't Marta got served yet? Because it's the law. But I'm finna bring it all the way down. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta get me some rest. I'm tired. And the back of my head hurt. Maybe I need to change this wig. Maybe that's it. I don't know, but the back of my ears hurt today. And I did talk a lot of trash last night, so I probably got a shot last night. No telling. Because they do that. Maybe want me to have the most faith in them, like they really been doing what they supposed to be doing. If they wouldn't, I would have never got the first shot. And they tell you they give you shots because they're gonna put it on Facebook later today. That white man is going to say it today at some point. I don't care what I look at. He's gonna go ahead and set it up. When you look at the phone, you're gonna know exactly what he feels about all of this talking that you did today. Don't worry about it. Don't you even think about it. He's gonna make his presence known today. He's thinking about what he's gonna do. You might go to work and come out with anything, a bear in the back seat of your car. He's nuts. Because all it is, all day long, is just retaliation when they know that what they're doing is not just wrong, it's illegal, it's immoral. All of the different things in the areas. Look at how beautiful I built this case against the law. It's not just against a person, it's against laws. That's why laws need to change. It's slavery. You made a whole car payment just for me. Talk about that. And then the girl at T-Mobile said it. They know. Because you didn't want me to have enough to where I could go and get me a place to live and not need you. You want to be needed. So if I create a catastrophe, she will have a place to play. I'm gonna stick you. Every time you lay with me. Every time you come in my house, I'm gonna... But this is it. This is exactly what he needed. I don't need you to have your money and get yourself a place to stay. I want you to come stay with me so I can stick you a few more times. And then from there, I can get you to suck my balls. And hopefully I'm going to give you HIV. And then it depends on if you're good or not, on how fast I'm putting you in the wheelchair and what else I'm going to do. And then I might put your kids in prison, and I'm working on taking your grandchildren too. And then I'm going to separate you from your entire family. And I'm going to do, like, he needs Jesus. He needs prayer. And he has a badge. And get up every day and put on that shirt. That's why it's white. It's white, all right. It's white. Nobody, I don't care who you are, should have to go through anything like this because you told on someone that needed to be told on. And if they was to say, again, would you do it all over again? Yes, I would do it differently. I would go directly to the FBI's office on live and tell them then, even though you're not allowed, I would go and say, I'm trying to report someone that is hurting me from your office. I will go in person. I'm going to tell them and see what they say and see what gets erased. Because that's all that goes on. You tell them and they erase stuff and they re-record it and they change it. They listen all day to change. You tell them about the martyr wreck. Oh, it happened in the morning. They're going to go redo the video and make it look like night. You said, and I had on these blue pants. They're going to take it and take the pants out of the video. And it was a man with a hat on. They're going to put a lady up there and put braids on. I know these people. They play games all day to make what they want true. Period. Period. And that's their solution. You keep talking, you're going to a wheelchair. Oh, well, then we're going to tell the FBI that's not going to make me stop. That's not. That's just not. I'm going to still say, well, the FBI did it. The FBI did it because they sat there and watched the whole thing and didn't do nothing. And at the end of the day, why didn't they do anything? Because you're black. Nobody's spending money on that. That's not happening. When you ever heard of a federal person getting in trouble for somebody black? I want to hear that. I want to hear that. I ain't come up with that. I will shut up. I will shut up. I will take my page down. You hear police doing Rodney King. You hear police doing Castile. You hear police doing Breonna. You don't hear about these feds doing nothing because they don't get in trouble. That's why they will tear your life up. Will tear it up. I hate to be the one of their wives. They will tear your shit up. If they love you, and bitch, you're not going no motherfucking where. Her life is it's a woman. I'm telling you, when God gave me that idea, I said, oh my God, that woman can't get out. She can't get away from him. She's in prison. She can't even call help. He got her phone. He got her everything. She can't get away from him. And you say, what in the world? Why? Because technology. He's a god. He's already did this to her before she realized that she was a slave. That's the same man that was here. He was at Clayton County, ECRK 696 Altima. Same. That lady was already incarcerated long before when they're gonna martyr. Told you they're gonna be at Walmart. Didn't I tell you that? 4343. Let me write these down. 4343 and 4321. It was three of them. I don't know the other one. But 4343 1259 needs to be where you seen them at Goodwill. And then 4321, and that was at about 1157 a.m. And that was near, let's say that was not downtown. Let's say the downtown area. All right, and she is letting off who's going in there. It's gonna be a man. I told you. And now we know who the shopper is. Let's see if he's working at Goodwill. Because they kept telling me to go to Goodwill and apply for a job. So he's working at Goodwill or he's shopping, but he took a bag in there. So maybe he is shopping. We'll see, but that could be our scout. So either way, I said, that man, that girl, that lady is probably, she can't get away from him. So I started putting it together. It's a white man. It could be black too. She don't want him no more. He cheat all the time because he fine. He got money and all that power and technology. And she is sick and tired of him. And he cheat all the time. Don't never be there. He get drunk. He's a piece of trash. But he got that federal badge. What is she gonna do? She can't. She can't do nothing. She can't get away from him. And she thinks that her family is all don't want her. She don't even know. Don't even know. He done took your family electronically just like he did mine. Just like I don't talk to nobody but AI all day long. And you know you talking to AI because it always be a delayed reaction. You hear people just and you talk and then it's never the same. The conversation is delayed 2 or 3 seconds. So you hear him talk and he would say, yeah, and so I said and then the other one say, and it's delayed because it's artificial intelligence, scripted. You calling apps. You still calling him. That's all he do is play games all day long. He don't do nothing else but play games. That's it. That's it. He knew I was coming here today. He's probably put somebody's clothes in there that he done had over at dialysis on that same thing. This is just how they bill. Crystal need work clothes. She thought about it yesterday because they cloned me. Crystal thought about work clothes yesterday and she needs something to wear to work. So she's going to go to Goodwill because she's planning to go to there. So go ahead and put in an outfit from the lady that we had on Hemperley Road that was at dialysis. Let me get that same MARTA van that took her to dialysis. Let me get that van over here in the front of Goodwill at the time that Crystal's going to be there. Pause and let me get that in a shot. When you walk off the van, put on a hat and kind of turn away from the camera because I want to change that still imagery on how that's going to look to make that a woman into a man or man into a woman. Take that outfit and put that on a blue tag and hang it on the end cap so it could be first as soon as she come in. Typically, we're going to steer her to the right. So go ahead and get the clothes, put them right there, and then when you go over to the shoe department, I need those same shoes. Catch up. Let me have your card because you were in rotation in May of 2023 down in Florida. Let me get that same card. You stand at the register, and she's going to have a hard time pulling the cart through while we get it typed in the back. Go get those shoes that Ketchup had in Florida. Let me get those in a size 9 in a women's and put those directly in the front. They'll go with that outfit. Marta, you go over to the hair store and they just keep blending from there. And that's exactly what they do all day long. That's exactly what they do. If you think these people is out here moving for free, for just no reason, you got another thought coming. Ain't no car in this parking lot that he ain't arranged, including the black one that's behind me right here with the sign on it. No car in this parking lot. I tell you, that's how this is. And they all in that Goodwill, whether electronic or what, in the back. And when I go in here, watch how many shoes he have staged over there so I can pick them up. Ain't nobody buying that junk. That's all they do is stage junk so you can buy it and just keep on playing in his stuff. You buying stuff, somebody crippled done already had that, or better yet, somebody dead done have it on. They play evil games like that. And Goodwill is the worst store in the entire world. And that's exactly where your slave operation is. Goodwill. That's all they do. And this is the worst one right here. The one out there in the white people areas don't want to be up front and closely associated to slavery. So they stay back. They let it all come over here in the nigger area. And this one right here, this is Lucifer's camp right here on Old National Highway. He's inside. They live here. Oh, I done turned off my connection. Let's see. So anyway, I'm going in here. Let me see how much charge I got. Oh, I got enough charge. Anybody text me? Told you, that's it. That's all you hear. Talking. Probably who they got me on the phone with. Alright, let's see if I can get me something that'll work real quick. They got a bunch of stripper shoes in the front. Get on the pole, suck balls. It's the way to go. Well, that's a cute little bag. I don't do Michael Kors though. They're the Africans. Let's see. I need something to wear to work. Oh, it's so cold. Okay, the tag is blue. 50% off blue tag items. See what they put in the front of? Told you. Let's see. Knock this out. So blue is on sale. And let's see, extra large. What they got in blue tag. What does that say? I don't know, but I won't be getting it. Okay, blue tag, blue tag, blue tag. Blue tag. Blue tag, blue tag, blue tag. I guess I should go look for pants first. Because I need me some. Wearing all spandex. Let's see. Extra large blue. Oh, these are cute. I'm quite sure somebody had these on. Probably China. So, I don't see any blue. Not those. I want me some like yoga pants. Those are too big. I should just go to Walmart. Okay, these are on sale. And they blue. A large. Can I fit those? Let's see, what size I got up in there? Let's see. I might can, wait, no. No blue. They say I like blue for gang activity. No. So that means they put those there for me to buy. I noticed they have all the blue stuff on if it's blue, they have it on clearance. So you could keep picking up blue stuff. Them people is like amazing. They are off the chain. So you keep picking up a lot of blue stuff. And they're gonna record that you keep doing it. So they say she loves the color blue. Cause she's gang activity. She's in a gang, but she's not in a gang. Alright, let's see. So I don't see. Maybe I'll get something from over this side. Man. Large. More blue. They don't have anything that I like. Let's see, if I get regular, let's see, if I get extra large, oh, these are cute. These are real cute. It just looks so old. So they are extra large. I don't know. I got extra large right here. I mean, I got something I could wear to work. I just wanted something to feel cute. I guess not today. I ain't gonna do it. Then I have to wash clothes and all of that. I ain't gonna do it. Gonna get me something to eat and go take a nap. Get ready for work tonight. I gotta do my hair and all of that. I take this wig off. It's getting on my nerves. And they be recording too. If your wig be matted, they definitely dropping on you. And I be seeing them people that they hair swapping with me. That girl they had standing on Best of the Road last year with that matted wig on. I said, oh, they jiving. They jive, child. White people be jiving too. And they know when that wig be matted. They not They be driving the hell out of me. They just put people, you see your lookalike that they put. They put lookalikes in your path so you could see them. And you be like, oh my God, it'd be somebody like you, something you might wear, your size, or you bigger than you, or whatever they think, whatever the plot is, they put that person around you so you could see it. And I be laughing, they do it every day. But I'm definitely going to change this wig or do something, pin it up tonight or something. But can't be looking ugly because they're definitely recording. Recording everything you do. And that man used to go in there. I don't know what they be putting in the toilet. I don't really think it be feces, but they be putting like chocolate or something in the inside, like around the top of the toilet. And that's what that guy was over there doing too with his ugly stuff. Looked like an artificial gerbil. Had the nerve to be trying to play with somebody. You better go head on somewhere. He's gonna be using his phone. His phone got passed to somebody else. When they get out of operation, they go on to another case and their phones get passed. So his phone, he's not gonna call me no more. He don't have no reason to. So his phone is gonna go to somebody else. They're gonna give it to somebody else, like the guy that just gave me his phone number today. He downloads the app and then he'll be texting and calling. They just keep introducing numbers over and over and over again. They introduce numbers all day. Call, text, write, let's talk. No, we're not doing none of that. And every time there's only men. So you're swapping out with whatever character these men are doing. All right, let me go get me something to eat.